Who are you? Papa NASCAR, Bobcats out the wazoo apparently, and now the Budweiser horses, because you lived in White Christmas. You went and, oh, look, there's a giant horse. Let's do a tree in the back of the sled, son, and drink hot coffee with the pinkies up. So, what? Who are... What's your favorite family tradition?
Yeah, we got a couple of people, aka my family, that called in on this one. I am curious to see what their favorite or family traditions are. So do you want to start with Bob or my wife?
I lose either way.
All right. Let's go with Bob. I don't know what he said, but I heard him getting quite loud while he was recording.
Oh, awesome.
So
good to know.
Hi, I'm Bob. And for the question of the week, what is your favorite family tradition? I'm gonna say opening presents. But for people who say that's not a family tradition,
They can
I'm
shut
gonna
up.
stay sleeping over at my grandparents' house on Christmas Eve. Brought to you by Bob 6'7".
Joe feels my pain from dad jokes. He just felt that pain there. I love it so much, sir. So much. Good for you, Bob. And by default, Bob, you have won the show favorite kid of the year. Because Malachi just flips me the bird, and you won't even let Jebby near electronic devices because I've already corrupted him through the force. So it's whatever, man. It's whatever.
Oh, man.
Rock Bob of podcasting loves June 7th. Since he was like,
Yeah, Bob.
all right, hit us with another one.
All right.
Hello, Wise and Nerdy family. Mrs. Underscore here. I will pick my favorite family tradition from the Christmas season, since it is the season. It is the day after Thanksgiving when we put up the Christmas tree as a family. We have an artificial tree, and we have since we've been married. So we always do that together. The kids have started to help out more, which is fun. And then Joe and I put up the lights, and then the kids help with the ornaments.
Okay.
And then Joe always puts on the star. We usually watch a Christmas movie while we're doing this, and it's been Home Alone for the past few years. And then we always have our first eggnog of the season while we put up the Christmas tree. The kids love it, and I love it, and it's just a fun way to start the Christmas season.
I suggest you change your movie up to Violent Night. Just that. Or if that's too much for you, Love Actually. Every 6-year-old loves Love Actually. Come on.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
No, that's cool. That is cool. But so the first face I made was, she said the kids help. I interpreted that as help decorate the tree, and then she said you put on the lights. I'm like, you're doing it backwards. You don't put the ornaments on before the lights. And then she meant they actually helped put the physical tree up. So
Yes.
now, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I occasionally miss having a real tree, but I don't miss some of the hassle that comes with having a real tree. All the different pine needles, and you remember to water it and going out and getting it and whatnot.
I don't.
So you can't deny the convenience of a fake tree, but I do sometimes miss having a real tree. Because
do me a solid. I know it'll be a couple hours from now, but when you go upstairs and see your wife, actually, you're not gonna do me a solid. Kelsey, do me a solid. Smack him one time upside the head, because nobody misses real trees. They just die on you. They get goop everywhere. They're the worst. So I'm gonna tell you how you feel, Joe. Just so you know, that's the season. Tis the season to do that.
Wow.
No.
I mean, like, as a teenager, what we would do is our family and my uncle's family would go to a Christmas tree farm. We'd go and cut down our own tree, and they had Clydesdales that we'd loaded up on the wagon behind them. And what?
I feel like you're making this up.
No, this is legit. They had hot apple cider there.
You got to go hang out with Clydesdales.
Yeah.
Who are you? Papa NASCAR, Bobcats out the wazoo apparently, and now the Budweiser horses, because you lived in White Christmas. You went and, oh, look, there's a giant horse. Let's throw a tree in the back of the sled, son, and drink hot coffee with the pinkies up. So, what? Who are... I learned something new every week.
What? So if you're gonna,
we have Christmas tree farms too, and they're like, all right, and they spit in the ground because there's no snow, and then they tell you go cut it yourself, and you drag it to your Volkswagen Beetle and take it home. I don't know.
Well, I guess in Pennsylvania they do Christmas tree farms a lot better than in the backwoods of Georgia. So,
Clydesdales.
Yeah, and then they have hot apple cider and hot cocoa, and they had like caramel corn, a bunch of others. They had like a little gift.
So that's almost like a little mini festival while you're cutting your tree down.
Yeah, like they
like trek. Was it like a 10-minute trek out into the woods to find the perfect tree? Like, I'm really asking.
You had to you rode in the wagon with the Clydesdales out to where you would get the trees, because they take you to the section that was ready for cutting.
Yeah.
Because they've got all the stuff that's still growing. So they take you out there. They had a couple of their workers there with the saws, because you would cut down your own tree.
Yep.
And then you'd drag your
throwing it back in. You had to like wait on other families, or was it like a one at a time thing?
You'd have to wait on other families to.
So once you were done, you wait on there. That's okay. I will say that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. We would do that. Yeah, our Christmas tree farms are not that at all, man. Tell me, it's like fresh snow on the ground and crap. They put little jingle bells on the horses.
Sometimes there was fresh snow, but I mean, it depended on the year and when we went. But yeah, it was fun.
How is Phil so grumpy? I don't understand. Devo says, I love just 5 minutes from where the Clydesdales are housed and raised, so I win. And Mrs. Underscore says, you want to get a call in the middle of the night with nightmares? Drunk Uncle Charles, use my full title, thank you. And secondly, let's do this. I have a compound here. They can come here for summer camp for like 3 nights. And I will show them one good movie, and I will deal with the nightmares, sweat them out of it in the sweat lodges out here, and send them home new people.
So Jeb gets nightmares just from watching some scary Minecraft
I can help with
stuff.
That. I was just like, see, me and Jeb, we're kindred spirits. I was the same way when I was his age. My parents didn't like me watching Scooby-Doo because it gave me nightmares, but I now know where some of that came from. So I think it can help Jeb with that. Scotch ain't going to hurt him, I promise. So, all right, my family tradition.
I don't know if this counts as a family tradition, but one thing that Kelsey and I do every year is, ever since we got our Ring doorbell, so whenever we go outside to unplug the Christmas lights at night before going to bed, we leave each other a little message, whoever unplugs it. Okay. And it's not necessarily a tradition, but it's just something little cute that we do that I like.
Get a diary. This is for dads, son.
Wow.
Come on.
What?
Oh, don't act like you're really hurt by that. What else am I supposed to say? Good. That's so lovely. Because it is. But I can't say that. It's not my character role on this show. Come on. Look, man. There, you get your validation. Some stalker on the internet at Neil07 says they love that one.
She watches every video that I put out on our Ring.
You know? We are not big on tradition in the house. We are very much a flowing family. But what I do love, that even we have common occurrence, right? Because actually this year we did not go to Stone Mountain, and we've done it every year except one since Oakland was born. And the reason we stopped is it's just not what it was. They changed a bunch. They've been slowly changing some things, and we went with the changes to a certain point. And they added this Santa Wonderland, and it was not good.
So Wonderland.
It was. I mean, I'm sure plenty of people liked it, but it was just it changed way too much. It's just, we didn't like it. So I'm like, okay, well, that was a tradition, but it's not really anymore. But what I have found is everybody in the house, me the least, but everybody in the house gets excited that Christmas is coming. The kids came up with wanting to do a white elephant on their own. We're going to talk about some of that later. But they love the sport of it all, and they always want to insist on doing it Christmas Eve night, which they say, well, we always do it that way. It's like, you've twisted our arm for like the last 5 years, and I don't really care. So like Christmas Eve morning, we go see my dad now, but my parents, and then Christmas Eve night they get in their stuff, and then Christmas morning and everybody just sleeps in except Erin because she's getting ready to host Christmas family dinner, and that's everybody comes over. So I love that the kids very much all look forward to being a part of that. In fact, even Oakland's even working Christmas Day, but he told me he wasn't going to work Christmas Eve. So that's kind of our time when we come back from Athens and all that. So that's about as close as I get, but I dig it. And I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm happy not to sing happy birthday to Jesus this year. So you don't know that one? Well, that's a story for another show. Let's roll some dice. Patreon.
Mom would do?
Patreon.com/wise_n_nerdy. And I will tell that story at the end of the show.